Somebody is really beating themselves up by the way that they treated you, by the way that they talked to you, by the way that they showed up in your friendship, your relationship, your situationship. They are literally beating themselves up because you have pulled your energy back. Y'all listen, maybe about a month ago I did a similar video, but God is bringing this thing back because somebody is still lingering in that regret, and they refuse to turn around and apologize to you. They refuse to give you the things that you know you deserve because they're in pride and they're in ego, but yet this regret is haunting them. This regret is eating them up. Because you are a chosen one. You are divine. You've been called and sent to certain places, spaces, and people, and they misuse you. They mistreated you. They fumbled you. They talked to you crazy. They act like you didn't mean anything to them. And now regret is setting in. Regret is hunting them down. Some of these people are having dreams about you. Dreams about you. You have pulled your energy back and now they don't know what to do. Your energy was literally carrying them. Your energy was literally healing them. Your energy was bringing them joy and peace. And now that they can't feel that anymore, now that they can't experience that anymore, they're sitting in regret and they're wondering, what should they do? How did they get there? Some of them are so prideful that they don't even know how to come back to you and say, I'm sorry. So y'all, again, this is coming back around. God is wanting me to talk about it again because some of you are sitting back and you're wondering if this person is thinking about you, if this person is sad, if this person is remorseful, regretful. There are all of those things, but y'all, just because they don't show it to you don't mean it's not happening. And this is not a message to get you all hopeful and to make you feel good. No, it is what it is. Somebody is regretful for what they've done to you. You were a blessing. You came with innocence. You didn't want anything from this person but reciprocity. Meet my energy. That's it. That's all. And they couldn't give it to you. Ghosted you. Treated you crazy. Talked about you. Betrayed you. Whatever your situation may be. But they're regretful now because you have pulled back your energy, sweetheart. So y'all listen, let's get into the core of this message. Thank you all so much that are new to the Walk Heavy family. Thank y'all for subscribing. Y'all listen, over here, we all gas, no breaks. We putting our foot on the enemy's neck. Those of you that are returning, y'all know I love y'all so much. I love y'all so much. I love y'all so much. Thank y'all for continuing to rock with me. Thank y'all for showing up. Thank you for your PayPals, your Cash Apps, your super thanks. Thank y'all for your comments. I see y'all in the comments loving on me. I see y'all, supporting one another. I love that, y'all. Thank y'all so much for just doing you, being authentic. For those of you that are new, listen, we're going in now to the core of the message. I am reading off index cards. These cards I write before I get online, and I just allow God to speak to me and through me, literally. But we're going to start with a scripture, y'all. So again, the message is somebody is in deep regret. So let's start with the scripture, Matthew 27, 3 through 4. And this one is kind of long, so y'all listen. When Judas, who had betrayed him, saw that Jesus was condemned, he was seized with remorse and returned the 30 pieces of silver to the chief priests and elders. I have sinned, he said, for I have betrayed innocent blood. What is that to us? They replied. That's your responsibility. Let me read it again for y'all. Listen carefully, y'all. When Judas, who had betrayed him, saw that Jesus was condemned, he was seized with remorse and returned the 30 pieces of silver to the chief priests and the elders. I have sinned, he said, for I have betrayed innocent blood. What is that to us? They replied. That is your responsibility. Somebody has betrayed innocent blood, a chosen one. somebody that came with light and love, somebody that wanted to help them, support them, be there for them, be their peace, be their joy. But yet they betrayed you, yet they talked about you, yet they treated you like an option, yet they turned their backs on you and ghosted you. Innocent blood. Innocent blood. Some of these people have listened to their friends, listened to their families about y'all's situation, when the whole time they were looking at you as if you were in the wrong. These people were telling them lies about you and they believed it, not realizing that this friend and family is the one that's the snake. They're a Judas in their camp. Judas was one of the disciples that God had chose to be with him, to be a fisherman of men, for those of you that don't know. And so God let him stay into the camp. Jesus already knew Judas was going to betray him. He knew that, but he continued to let him stick around and do his thing, because Judas was used. He was used. He didn't even realize he was used. God needed him so that his word can go forth. That's the same thing with you. You had to go through that. You had to experience that so that you can find your better, find your new, so that you can grow. But these people got a Judas in their camp. A Judas in their camp, telling them what they should and shouldn't do. And they listening to these people, but now they're in regret for what they've done to you. So y'all, let's get into the core of this message. I love y'all so much. Again, please know that. Let's get into the first one, y'all. Truth be told. Truth be told, you were the blessing. Truth be told, they realize now that you are the blessing. Truth be told, some of you have pulled your energy back and you're not even trying to go back to these individuals. Some of you may be really done. God has called you to wash your hands completely of them. Truth be told, they really don't know if they coming or going these days. Some of these people are in so much regret, y'all. So much regret. They can't even get out their beds. Some of them, all they can do is go to work and come back home and chill. Go to work, come back home and chill. And they don't even realize. They don't even realize that it's all connected to you. The moment they betrayed you, the moment you pulled your energy back, the moment you walked away, it was automatically judgment for them. They felt that. They literally felt that, y'all. Let's go to the next one. The roles have reversed. The roles have reversed. So you may have been a chaser at one point. You may have been a people pleaser at one point. You may have showed up 100% at one point for these people. You may have been available and accessible to them at one point. But now the roles have reversed. The moment you pull your energy back, they instantly felt that. Your presence makes a difference, and so does your absence. They instantly felt that. Some of you were divinely connected to these people. You can feel you all's energy, even if they weren't around. But now that that cord has been broken, they're no longer in your energy. They no longer know what you're doing. They no longer know how you feel. They don't know anything about you unless they sit and watch you from afar. And that's only you displaying what you want them to see, what you want people to see. And so they're regretful. They had access to you at one point, and now they don't. And so the roles have been reversed. You're now sitting up and you sitting peaceful. You sitting back and you letting God do the dirty work. You sitting back and you just saying, okay, Lord, if it's not my will, let thy will be done. And right now, these individuals are feeling the fact that you poured your energy back. The roles have truly reversed, y'all. You may have been in such turmoil and feeling like, why are they doing this to me? And all of that. Now it's reversed. Even if you cannot see it. I got to keep saying that because some of y'all want to see this thing physically. But when I tell you the spiritual realm is beating these people up. Spiritually, they're being beat up because they came against innocent blood. You. a divine one, a chosen one, somebody that was sent to just love them. That's it. And they treated you so poorly. They treated you so bad. And now the roles are reversed. You good. And if you're not good, you're going to be good. You're going to continue to heal. You're going to continue to come up and come out. You're going to continue to elevate. You're going to come out of what you feel right now. You are. The roles have reversed. They're sitting in regret right now, y'all. Let's go to the next one. You switched up the game. You switched up the game. Can I tell y'all something about this? I feel like there's two things to this. You switched up the game. When you actually came in contact with these people, this person, you switched up the way that they saw life. You switched up. Some of you, for you men, you may have poured into these ladies' cups. You gave them a whole upgrade. Physically, spiritually, mentally, emotionally. They didn't know what to do with it, and vice versa. Some of you ladies may have gone into these people's lives and you helped them. Showed them what a real queen looked like. How you supposed to show up. And yet they mistreated you. They fumbled you. You switched up the game for them. You gave them a whole new perspective on life. That's one thing, y'all. The B to that is that now you've really switched it up. You're no longer accessible. You're no longer taking the breadcrumbs. You're no longer playing the tit for tat. You're no longer arguing. You're no longer begging for their attention. You're no longer asking them to see you, spend time with you, honor you. You're no longer doing that. You have literally switched up the game. When you pulled your energy back, when you said, I'm done, when you walked away, you switched it up on them. They're not used to that. They're used to you being in that nurturing energy. They're used to you being in that loving energy. They're used to you just being so accessible and giving to them. And now that you're not doing it anymore, they don't know what to do. They can't even feel you no more. They can't even feel your energy no more. And God has strategically made it that way. These individuals have to learn, y'all. They have to learn their lesson. And until they're going to continue to sit in that regret, sit in that remorse, sit in that shoulda, coulda, woulda energy. Because they still walking around in pride and ego. Still. They being beat down spiritually and they still refusing to release and let go of control. The roles have been reversed. You done switched up the game. Baby, you moving on to bigger and better. You're healing now. And they're in regret about that. The next one, clap for yourself. Clap for yourself. You know what you've been through. You know what you've endured. You know what they said and done to you. And yet you are rising above the chaos. You are rising above the drama. You are rising above the mistreatment. Clap for yourself. Nobody know how you feel, what you've been through but you. I can come and encourage you, support you, tell you you got it, but you truly know what you have gone through behind closed doors, how these people have treated you. You know what you feel like. And so the moment now that you've gotten out of that, or you're walking out of that, clap for yourself. No, it's not going to be easy. No, every day is not going to be great. But the moments that you realize, oh, I'm really doing this. Oh, this really is real. Oh, I know now every day I start to feel a little bit better. Clap for yourself. Do things for yourself. Honor yourself. These people are in regret now that you pulled your energy back and they can't feel you anymore. They're in deep regret about that, y'all. They're in deep regret about that. Please know that. Do not be confused by the silence. Do not be confused by them not responding. Do not be confused by them out there acting like they're partying and got it all going on. Behind closed doors, it's a whole nother ball game. They're regretful. Period. They can't stop thinking about you. That's the next one. They can't stop thinking about you. There may have been a time, y'all, and I'm going to talk about this because I don't know if everybody realized, but there may have been a time that you were connected to this person. This was your person, this was your husband, your wife, whatever it may have been, that when they thought about you, you were thinking about them. Y'all could feel each other in such a strong way. Y'all could feel each other, even if you weren't around. And so they kept thinking about you. You kept thinking about them. And sometimes that thing may have been like torment because you feel it, but yet y'all not connected. Yet y'all not talking, but you feel them pulling on your energy. But now you're in a season that you have pulled your energy back. God has cut that cord. You can no longer feel that. So you're thinking that these people don't care anymore. You're thinking that they're not regretful. They're not remorseful, but they are. You just can't feel it anymore. You can't feel their energy anymore because y'all have been disconnected. God is allowing you to heal right now. But they're still in deep regret. They're still in remorse. They're still thinking about you. As a matter of fact, it has gotten stronger now. Now that they can't feel your energy, they're thinking about you even more. That's why I keep telling y'all, don't think just because they hadn't spoken to you, they hadn't reached out, they hadn't done this or done that, that don't mean nothing. It's just now they can't. They just sitting in pride. They actually don't know what to do, y'all. They don't know how to approach you because they've never seen you show up in this manner. Maybe before you've been like, I'm done, that's it, and you turn around and go back. Maybe before you tried to, keep telling them to show up, keep telling them to love you, keep telling them what you need. And even though they didn't do it, you still stuck around. But now that you're completely out, now that the energy has been disconnected, they're in regret and they're thinking about it. They're thinking about you. Thinking about you. Let's go to the last one, y'all. Judgment is here. That's what this is all about. This deep regret, oh, that's judgment. You moving on, that's judgment. You finding new love, that's judgment. You being peaceful, you being in joy, you focusing on you loving on you, that's judgment. Because the whole time they wanted that energy from you, they wanted that love from you, they were thriving from that, and they refused to reciprocate that to you. But now that you're giving it to yourself, now that you're focused on you, now that you know better and you're doing better, judgment is here. Some of you, your success is going to be their judgment. Again, you finding new love is going to be their judgment. Right now, baby, you pulling your energy back. This is the first cycle of that judgment because these people want to be connected to you. They enjoyed being around you, but yet they didn't know how to treat you. A chosen one, a divine one, somebody who came with innocence. They thought you were naive. They thought you were gullible. They thought you didn't know any better because you had a big heart. Oh, they had it so confused. So confused about you. Because one thing about a chosen one, baby, when we say we done, are we really done? Because the fact that if you're saying you're done, even if it's just for a season, y'all, it don't have to be for the rest of your life. But even in this moment right now, if you're saying you're done, you have really gotten to a point where you just can't do it no more. Because we're so giving, y'all. We're so loving. And we do come with innocence, but we're not stupid. We're not stupid. We allow people to stay in our lives and to connect to us because we have patience. God has given us that. God has taught us how to be that. God has shown us that through His patience, through His grace, His mercy. And so we give it to other people. But once we don't have nothing else to give and we say that's it, that's all, that's it, that's all. Because we know that if we continue to stay in that thing, God is going to spiritually beat us. The same thing that's happening to them right now. So let me tell you, sweetheart, judgment is here. You have pulled your energy back and they're so regretful. They're in deep regret about that, about how they've treated you. They are, y'all. Deep regret. Continue to stand in your power. Continue to stand in your authority. Continue to heal. Continue to love on you. Continue to keep your eyes on you. I said in another video, if you are one of the ones that's on their social medias, y'all get off of there. Do not put your eyes on these people. They have been living in deceit for a long time. Even in you all's connection, they have not lived in their truth. And that's one of the things that's causing them regret. That's one of the things that's causing them to regret. They wanted you to chase. They wanted to play games. They wanted you to, be the one that feel like you need them. That's the kind of energy they were coming in. But now that the roles have been reversed, now that you're starting to wake up, you see better, you feel like, you can move on, it's deep regret for them. Deep regret. Y'all, please know that I love y'all so much. I love y'all so much. I love y'all so much. Thank y'all again for showing up. Thank you for your comments, your PayPals, your Cash Apps. Thank you for just doing you, being authentic, continuing to stay in your loving energy. Don't let anybody taint your heart because of their ignorance, because of their lack of support, because of their, emotional disconnect, whatever it may be. Don't allow anybody to change your heart. Okay? So I love y'all so much. Until next time, y'all be easy. Peace.